What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Bungles Week 18 recap as the Browns lose today to the Cincinnati Bungles by a final score of 31-14, and they wrap up the 2023 regular season with a record of 11-6. And I promise you, not a single soul in the dog pound cared about this game. You know, I mean, it would have been awesome to see Jeff Driscoll go out there and cook his former team, and send the Bungles to the couch with a winless divisional record. And not to mention, finishing out the season under 500. But hey, the Bungles played their starters for about a half, and yeah, it looked like a total mismatch. I mean, Joe Mixon was getting whatever he wanted out there. Did see a little bit of Jamar Chase, but went about as you would expect, right? When you see a team starting their top players versus a bunch of backups. I mean, come on, really? I mean, by halftime, it was 24-0. And then they added a touchdown in the third quarter, and then they stopped scoring because they took their foot off the gas. And then, in typical Browns fashion, the Browns had to go out there and do a little shameless stat pad as David Bell caught 2 touchdowns to add to his total, which is, I believe, now 3 total touchdowns for the season for David Bell. So that's cool, good to see him getting involved. But yeah, Jeff Driscoll looked like absolute ass for about a half. And then the Bungles pulled their starters on defense, and then he started cooking. And Jeff would finish out the game with a total of 13 of 26 for 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, both to David Bell, 2 interceptions, got sacked 3 times. On the ground, 24 total carries, 104 yards, mostly from Pierre Strong, who had 14 carries for 65 yards. Like I said, we did see a little bit of Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt, although Kareem didn't do anything on the ground. Yeah. And then through the air, David Bell, 4 receptions, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cedric Tillman had 3 for 43. Jerome Ford, Jordan Akins, Kareem Hunt all had catches. And then Pierre and James Prochet each had targets, but no catches. Defensively, 3 sacks from Daron Harmon, Alex Wright, and Isaiah McGuire, who got his first career sack. So, good stuff there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, not a single soul in Cleveland cared about this game. We just wanted to get through this game healthy and get on to the playoffs. And by the way, we now know who our opponent is. It will be the Houston Texans. Which means next year, the Browns will travel to Jacksonville during the regular season to face the Jags. Again. So, that'll be fun. But, yeah, on to Houston. Regular season's over, and on to the playoffs. So, like I said, I did not give a crap about this game. I really didn't. I know Bungles fans are probably throwing a party. We beat the Browns, yeah. Like, congratulations, you got your charity divisional win. Yeah, woo. Yeah, have fun sitting on the couch while we're in the playoffs. And I can already tell you, I go on social media and, man, the copium coming from that fan base over there in southwestern Ohio. My God, bro. Chernobyl levels of copium radiating from that fan base. Holy crap, man. They have enough salt radiating from that fan base to where you could salt the streets of Cleveland, Ohio for a decade in the winter. Like, my God, you could refill a salt mine with the amount of salt coming from that fan base. Like, my God. For real. But yeah, getting into the post-game observations. Number one, our backups were not great until the second half when the Bungles pulled their starters, which that's what you'd expect going against starters, right? I mean, you're going to get cooked when you're playing a bunch of fringe backups who probably would be playing in the XFL. For real. But yeah, some guys did look good though, but others not so good. Number 2, David Bell, 2 touchdown game. Love to see it. And then number 3, playoff time. Yeah, on to the playoffs. And I cannot wait to see Joe Flacco playing in the playoffs again. That's going to be fun. It's going to be weird, but it's going to be fun. My game MVP, surprise, surprise, David Bell. Yep, 2 touchdowns. He looked good. And depending on what happens with Cedric Tillman, because he did get hurt, we might see a lot of David Bell next week. Now, of course, we still don't know the date or the time. My guess is we're probably playing on Saturday, but we'll see. I know they do have a Peacock game on Saturday. I don't think that'll be the Browns. They're probably going to have the Steelers playing on Peacock. Yeah, guys, believe it or not, the Steelers made the playoffs, which makes it even more hilarious because 3 teams in the AFC North made the playoffs. And of course, one team didn't. Yeah, the Bungals are all alone on the couch in the AFC North. That's tough. I'm sure they won't be alone for long because of the Steelers are probably going to get bounced in the first round. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's really all I got. Nice and short video for you. So, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you all on Tuesday for my playoff preview video, and then I'll be doing my picks later that night. So, on to the playoffs. Let's get it. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And I'm out. Bye bye.